What's up, guys? Back with another video. Gonna be heading out to a spring cleanup that we're doing today. It's just gonna be me. It's not too large of a project that we have to get done. Just dude's front yard needs cleaned up a little bit. Backyard has some debris around that is just laying in the yard, so we're gonna be cleaning that up for him as well. Other than that, there's gonna be a couple other things added to this video. We gotta do some turf fixing at one of the banks. They had a sewage pipe break, so they need some new topsoil, grass seed, and straw put down. Nothing too major. We were supposed to have another mulch job this weekend. Looking from the forecast, it's probably going to rain all weekend, so we might not be able to get to that. But on a positive side, spring is here. We've had 60-degree days every day this week, and it doesn't seem like the weather's going to change too much. Might get down into the 40s and 50s some days, but still good enough for me and my guys to roll out and start getting projects knocked out. So you'll be seeing a lot more of the spring cleanups, mulch, some rock installations, stuff like that. We'll be moving forward with all that starting this week, and definitely bringing you guys more content. So looking forward to showing you guys today's video. I'll talk to you later. See ya. Finally get to use my square barrels. We did a project last weekend that I didn't really record because it literally took us like half an hour to knock out, and we used those. Got some limbs and rotted wood out of the backyard. It worked pretty good. You can drag them across the ground and they don't tear or nothing like that, so pretty nice. I'll leave that in there for now. Grab both my hedge trimmers. Grab some gloves. This is my new hedge trimmer that we just bought. Switching one. Pretty nice. See how she works out. That's all I need out of there. Just need some gloves. Start pulling these weeds out. And go through and trim up everything and blow it all out. Get it into some nice piles. Load it all up and get it out of here. Simple enough. Hello. from last season. Get them all out of here. Come through with the weed killer and kill it all off. At least put something down to stop the new stuff from coming back in. This property I actually have been mowing since we started. The gentleman that lived here before ended up moving out, and this gentleman bought it, and he still wanted our mowing services and everything, so that was pretty awesome to keep this property. This is actually like one of the first ones that we got when we started the business. This job's not too big, so I figured I could knock this out myself. And Rake. Stuff piled in this bed of my truck. Typically after I do this, I'll end up blowing out the beds and everything after I'm done trimming. Make sure these rocks stay in his bed. Like with these, I keep pretty low to the ground after I trim them. Usually I trim these up in the fall, but he didn't ask me to do anything during that time period, and I think now he needs to start taking care of his yard a little bit better than what he did last year, so he requested that I did a spring cleanup and everything. Which I did offer at the end of fall about doing it, and I don't think he just didn't have the money at the moment. So these grasses, I still keep them somewhat tall. I need to cut that. The tree growing up in the center of it. little backpack blower and blow out that bed. That way I know it's good to go. Still some pieces that need to be picked up. Blow it out one more time. I know I'm not going to be able to get absolutely everything out of these rock beds, but clean it up for the most part. End up breaking all that up out in the yard into a pile. Yeah. Grab my cutters now and cut that out of there. out of there. 1, 2.
Squared off look. That way these bushes are no longer touching. Whoever planted these two right here, planted them a little too close. A lot of this stuff was done before we started taking care of the property. We did put all these rocks in right here through this area. They already had rocks here, and then for some reason went mulch, and then all that was rock over there. So the previous owner had us fill in the rest right here with the same size rocks as what's over there. Come over here and trim these bushes up. Blow this bed out real quick. Rake all this up real quick. A lot of people don't like these metal rakes. I think they work great. They don't snap as easy as obviously the plastic ones do. Like I keep saying, guys, definitely hope to keep bringing you guys more content like this. And now that the spring and summer have hit, well, not summer, but spring, we're going to be a lot more busy. That way I can keep turning around content for you guys, because with that snow, I think the last video I uploaded's like 2 weeks old now, so can't stay very consistent when there's not much work to be done. I brought my backpack sprayer and I'm going to spray all through these bricks, and then obviously through the rocks areas too. But for some reason he doesn't want this, he wants it sprayed, but he, like through the spring and summer and everything, he doesn't allow me to put mulch or rock or anything through here. Tried to explain to him that would help keep the weeds away. Not permanently, but for the most part. And like I said, I think it's more of a money thing than anything, but which I understand. Blow this area out over here. Oops. in. Area done. I'm gonna leave that there. Pull this bed out real quick. Get my big one out and top that a little bit. That one looks good. I like that. I have to trim this up with the big one a little bit too. Not real big on electric items, but I did hear that they're more lightweight than the gas ones, so, and they work just as good. So I was willing to give it a shot. I'm back. This is the stuff that we use right here, RM43, specifically for mulch beds and stuff of that sort. Make sure you keep this stuff away from plants and bushes because it will kill it. But it kills anything else weed-wise that I need it to kill, so it works great for what I need it for. Like I said, just don't make the mistake of spraying no bushes, no plants, stuff that they want, because it will kill it. Spray directly to weeds and it'll be just fine. Leaving the truck running. Shouldn't take me too long to get this applied down. Oh, this hose isn't hooked up over there. I believe he was just looking at me through his window. This is so long. Nice layer put down. Back up against the house. Off this area over here. Cut off this grass that's in here. For the most part, we're pretty good here. Got everything trimmed up, back down to where it needs to be. Double check to make sure I don't see any other weeded areas. Get a double layer through here because I know weeds like to grow through here. Try to keep it away from those bushes. Come back through the bricks again. Should be good. Nice and cleaned up. Everything's trimmed up. When I come to mow for the first time, I'll probably go back over those bricked areas with the weed whacker and get all those old weeds up out of there. Pulling them by hand is not that easy and not that fun, so. What's up, guys? We are at the mulch job that I was going to add into this video. Just wanted to give you guys a look at everything and show you what we'll be doing. I already kind of got the working, kind of forgot about recording, so here's what I already kind of got started. We're pulling all these bricks out of here. She had them lined along her driveway and on the inside. It goes up to her door from that point. And then she has some more out here, but we're removing all those. We're just replacing the ones along the driveway and that lead up to our sidewalk and everything. We're going to replace all those. These ones were taken out. We're replacing all this mulch, so I got to take all this old mulch out and the weed barrier below. Take it all out, get her a nice new edge put on here, and then lay some mulch back in. That's one thing that I don't think she decided was either black or brown on the mulch, so I'll have to ask her about that. We're gonna go through and trim up all these bushes as well, just get everything looking back nice again and sum everything up for her. I'm gonna be working on this one by myself for the next couple days, so should be nice and fun. Never actually done a mulch job by myself, I don't think. Always had help, so this will be a different experience for me. So I'll be showing you guys along the way. She also wants this bush cut out right here. It's taking over. She's got some plants, I guess, that grow. Yeah, right here, this one. That still grow, but she wants that taken out. All right, guys. I'll be showing you this one as we get through this video. Later. What's up? So we're gonna be pretty much trimming all these bushes up. She really only has this stuff in the front, so I'm gonna get that going and show you guys all that. chainsaw to cut all this out. Let me double check and make sure this is exactly what she wanted gone. I don't think she responded. Oh, yes, please. Yep. Okay. I think that rose bush by the door probably needs trimmed up a little bit more. Uh-oh. Ow. Got this thing bound up. It's definitely chilly this morning. Had that morning frost again. I thought we were finally away from all that. Let's forget this goes back on. Hope you guys are enjoying the couple videos that I do have out. Definitely looking forward to showing you guys everything that we do. Uh-oh, chain popped off. This thing comes in pretty handy, actually, for little things like what I'm doing. Makes it real nice and easy, so I don't have to pull out a full-size chainsaw, or even, I don't like trying to chop through stuff that thick with my hedge trimmer, so it makes it real convenient. Get that out of the way. That still seems like it's something right there. Spray some of my weed killer on it, get it going. Maybe even try to dig it up a little bit right there, see if I can't pop it out. I need to trim that up too. Just cut it off at the ground. I'm gonna start breaking the stuff out though. What's up, guys? This is day one, pretty much. Got to get out of here early. I got to go change some tires for the trailer that we just had fixed. So this is pretty much what I got done. Got all the old mulch out like she wanted, all the old paper up. Just moved the soil around pretty much. Got my new lines made, edges, whatever you want to call them. Cut that little bush thing out for her. I might cut those down at the ground and let them grow back in, I don't know. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on getting the new edge around this and the paper up. This I might leave like this and then just blow it out, get all the old mulch out and put fresh mulch in. And then tomorrow I'm starting from here, getting all the old mulch and old paper out. She wants all these old edging blocks out as well. I'll make a new edge with my edger, as well as back here, same thing. Get a new edge, get the new old mulch and all that stuff out, get that done tomorrow. And then Wednesday I should be pretty much set up to just come in, lay paper, and do the mulch. Should be an interesting 2 days. Stay away from the Amazon guy for a minute. But yeah, same thing back here. We're stopping right at that corner right there. She does have another bed on the other side of the carport that we're gonna put in mulch, but she wants the blocks left and everything in there, so should be a nice little job. Doing it on my own is actually kind of fun. Get to do it myself and kind of go through the steps of getting it all back to where it needs to be and everything. So alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. What's up, guys? I'm cutting into this video. I'm gonna cut this one short. There is gonna be a part 2 to the mulch job that we're finishing up. Austin will be in the part 2. I actually had him come help on the second day, so you guys will be able to hear some of our conversations and how we go about things, just as a team and everything. So if there's anything that you guys are wanting to see, more mulch jobs, more cleanups, more we've been doing aerations and rolling yards and stuff like that. I haven't been able to film a whole lot, just trying to keep up with everything. So if there's something specific you guys want to see, let me know. I can get it on the video. Other than that, go to the channel, like, subscribe, comment, all that. Let me know what you guys are liking. Let me know what you guys aren't. I know that last snow plowing video wasn't too interesting. There wasn't a whole lot going on. I just wanted to show kind of how we take care of our commercial properties when it comes to all that. So hopefully you guys definitely enjoy this one. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.